Hi friends, welcome to It. Even though I've been watching recently released movies, I've not been able to churn out videos frequently as I have some personal commitments. Today I'm thinking of reviewing two of the best Indian movies that were released this month. One is Sarpatta Parambarai and other is Malik. It was a coincidence that Sarpata and Tufan, the Hindi movie starring Farhan Akhtar and directed by Rakesh Om Prakash Mehra, released close to each other. Tufan was a watchable one for me, but I had expected something extremely superior from the maker Rakesh, who made Rang De Basanti and Bhag Milka Bhag. While Farhan's commitment to his craft is commendable, his characterization as someone who grew up as an orphan in Mumbai's underbelly wasn't convincing enough for me. Also, the movie was filled with all predictable cliche moments that we have got tired of over time. Sarpata is raw, looks real, as it is based on the boxing culture of North Madras area in the 1970s. Director Ranjit has successfully weaved a script and a storyline that stays away from the routine sports-based drama that we are used to seeing in recent times. What's interesting is Aarya is never projected as this invincible hero and in fact remains sidelined for almost an hour during the beginning of the movie. There are many strong characters in this movie that may require their own spin-offs. For instance, Pasupati as Rangan Vatyar is such an excellent performance that you would wonder what is Pasupati's background as an unbeaten boxer during his younger days and how he got involved in politics. Shabir Kallarakal as Dancing Rose is a revelation. Haven't seen such an acrobatic, fun-filled performance by anyone recent times. He's certainly someone to watch out for in Tamil cinema. John Vijay, who plays Kabilan's father figure, enacts an Anglo-Indian witty but effective characterization. Actors who play Kabilan's mother and wife are representative of strong characterizations of women Paranjit always ensures. These actors have done an excellent job. Vembuli, played by John Kokkan, is another revelation. Even though he is a primary antagonist, he is shown as a man of extreme integrity. Aarya as Kabilan has poured his heart and soul into the movie. Aarya, being one of those actors who was not in the league of becoming a superstar kind, has occasionally been getting such characters, and he does full justice to them. His commitment to the craft is commendable, and because of the script and storyline, his performance will be remembered for a long time. Only negative that I would like to mention about Aarya's performance is that he will need to work on modulating his voice. During those scenes where he cries in front of his mother, it didn't look or sound like the remorse of an ex-boxer who has become a dreaded gangster, but instead a little boy beaten up for stealing a candy. Santosh Narayanan, being a trendsetter in making rooted songs and atypical background scores, collaborates with Paranjit again and adds an extra dimension to the movie watching experience and hence making it one of the best of 2021. Now switching gears to Malik. This is not a typical Malayalam cinema of recent times with a handful of actors made for OTT. It was supposed to be released in theaters and makers had to succumb to the COVID situation to release it on OTT. The 1972 Hollywood movie Godfather is one which might have inspired many movie directors around the world to make gangster drama. Maniratnam's Nayagan was the first of its kind in India and many directors followed suit as people loved watching gangster drama showcasing the rags to riches story. While Mahesh Narayanan's Malik does remind you of these two movies I mentioned before, there are many things that are unique about the movie. Malik boldly takes on the issues of religious tensions in Kerala, which was quite intense during the time portrayed in the younger days of Malik. Mahesh has created this fictional world inspired by real-life incidents of the past and has made a movie that is no less than an epic. While everyone is raving about the single-shot long scene in the beginning, there are many subplots weaved into this movie that will surely impress the audience. Like Sarpata, while the movie revolves around Sulaiman Malik, all the characters in the movie had to navigate with Malik to show their younger self to the middle age to the old age. The performances that stood out for me are Nimisha Sajayan and Vinay. I wouldn't be surprised if Nimisha bags a national award this time for her performance, especially for her old age role. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to say that Vinay Ford rediscovered himself through this movie as he has given his heart and soul. All the other actors like Indrans, Dileesh, Pothan and Jalaja have given power-packed performances. Talking about Fahadh, I think this movie required Fahadh to showcase all the acting skills he has in his kitty. I think he has done full justice to the role. While his transformation from younger years to older days looks believable, his physical transformation could have been better. Sulaiman Malik of younger days is showcased as a mentally and physically strong person, but Fahadh missed out on looking physically strong. In this day and age when actors are pushing their physical limits for playing a character, I would have expected Fahadh to prepare himself well for the role. The background music, technicalities and direction by Mahesh Narayanan keeps you glued to the screen. And that's it, friends. Let me know what you think about my reviews. Until next time, Goodbye. Take care.